watch the other big fish swimming by every day, looking so graceful and giant. And there he was. He tried to puff himself up. He was just a tiny little sardine. Just a tiny little sardine in a big, big ocean.
Stella the shark was the most elegant creature in all the sea. She was very proud of her sleek gray sides and her many pointed teeth, which she used to polish with kelp every morning so they would stay bright and shining.
That was good. Nice and sharp.
And then she would swim silently, knowing she was at the top of the food chain.
So there he was, one day just minding his own business, peeking out behind the kelp, looking at all the other big fish go by. When suddenly he saw Stella, the big shark, and she saw him.
It was love at first sight for the little sardine. She was so beautiful, the largest of any fish he'd seen, and the sparkle from her white teeth nearly blinded him.
They danced around the kelp, playing hide and seek like cat and mouse in the ocean.
Stella enjoyed the intrigue of an adventurous chase.
She didn't know whether she wanted to eat him or something else.
What's up with this fish? It's doing something to my fins. Getting kind of hot and bothered over there.
Steam rose off Stella.
And I'm hungry too.
Luckily, just then another fish went by that she just gobbled right up.
Ah, that's
The minnow got up the courage to swim right up to Stella, nose to nose. They looked in each other's eyes, and they recognized each other.
Joni?
It was indeed Stella's sister, Joni the shark, reincarnated as a minnow.
What are you doing in such a puny little, beautiful, sexy kind of body? And why are you my sister?
The ocean works this way. They swam together and became the best of friends, like old sisters. Stella would eat lots of minnows, but she always got a little something for her sister.
Here you go. I saved the best part, the eye. Thank you so much for coming tonight. We are UmGeeUm. that may come back and they may not, so just enjoy the first half of our show. Thank you.
Thank you for calling the gates of hell. How may I help you? Okay, I'll pass you right over to Lust. That'll be Bob on my floor. Okay. Gates of hell, how may I help you? Oh, cutting another person's wife? Oh yeah, that'll be Jenny. She's on line too. Okay. Gates of hell, how may I help you? Excuse me? Oh, we haven't had one of those in a long time. Very juicy. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 extraterrestrial creatures and bad things on line 8.
How's the new answering service going, Amanda?
It's great, Your Magnificence.
Ah, I see the switchboard is lighting up in all kinds of ways.
Oh, yes. Excuse me for just one moment. Gates of hell. Okay, yes. Oh, jealousy? Okay, that'll be 5. There's so many jealous and horrible people out there. It's great. I never knew I'd find so much job satisfaction. You know, I took one of those career tests before, and I just couldn't find what was the right thing for me. And until I landed this job, I just really didn't feel that I had these skills. It was all thanks to you.
Oh dear, we're happy to have you.
I'm typing up death certificates. Oh, this guy's gonna get it tonight. In the alley, right on 45th. Yeah. Oh, he was kind of a bastard, so I guess he deserves it. Oh. They're for the Grim Reaper, right? Your stepbrother?
Listen, Amanda, if you could just, why don't you just add just take the first name and then instead of Henry, make it Henrietta.
Oh, an evil twist, I like it.
Very good. I don't normally change the names, that's not part of the system, you understand, but
Right.
Henry and I go back a long way. I owe him one.
Oh.
Oh, sounds like we'll have a lot of business tonight. Better get tighter.
Gates of hell. Okay. Yeah, that would be line 8.
I was thinking we could have another dinner party tonight, Alfred.
Yes, another dinner party. I just love dinner parties. Who shall we eat this evening?
I was thinking we should invite the new neighbors upstairs, the ones who've been making the racket.
He looks delicious.
And she looks absolutely rapturous.
Maybe, with a little apple stuffing.
Oh, yes. Blue cheese.
Oh, cheese. Later that evening.
Wow, you really did make a great roast.
Oh, you have such a lovely place. I love the decor. I mean, most people are too tame to pull off red velour and lots of black velvet like you do. It sets you off wonderfully.
I'm so pleased that you like our home.
You can spend lots of time here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've heard a couple of the parties, and I said, honey, what's going on in that swing pad down there?
Now you will know. Would you like some more red wine? Anybody?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, honey, it's not like we have to drive anywhere.
No, that's true.
Drink up.
Thank you.
Makes you fat and tasty.
So do you two have any kids?
Charming.
Yeah.
Charming. Yes.
In an old world kind of way.
I love all your great old world slang, and you seem very sophisticated.
Where did you say you guys are from?
Kentucky.
I have a cousin in Lexington, Mary Beaumont. She has a little boutique. She sells like country chic kind of items, and you know she has a hutch that would look
Excuse me.
great next to your.
But your cleavage is quite stunning this evening.
Hey, now, wait a minute. I mean,
I'm sorry, I am just saying. I mean, I couldn't help but remark.
Well,
Would you like to take a moment with me in the bedroom?
what?
Excuse me.
We will be right back.
I don't think so.
Certainly.
Esmeralda, Joe.
I insist. Please, get up.
Honey, what are you doing?
It's time for her to come to the bedroom.
You know,
Oh,
I love,
girls. You know how girls
I love
will.
looking at other people's houses.
She's going to look at my makeup.
All right. When you come back in 5 minutes, honey.
Get those dark
Don't worry about it when you're gone.
That's so sweet of you, Joe.
Does your wife always comment on other women's cleavage?
Oh, women, who knows what they talk about.
Usually they're kind of jealous of that sort of thing, you know.
Yes.
Cat.
Catty. Not us men. We're not like that.
No. It's a nice gun you got on the wall there.
Yes. Would you like to take a closer look?
Yeah, sure. I've got a whole little arsenal myself downstairs.
It's long, isn't it?
Wow, that's a really big gun.
It's long.
I'm ready for after dinner coffee now.
Yeah, be careful.
Would you like some after dinner coffee?
You in the restroom or?
Let's go see where she's.
So to speak.
Come on, Joe. I've got another gun I want to show you.
In the bedroom? Wow, that's kind of risky.
Yes.
I love this neighborhood.
Can I have the time of year, please?
June.
Spring. Thank you. Oh, everything smells so fresh. Hello, little bird. How are you?
Just fine, thank you.
Well, the house is clean. The porch is swept. The guys are at work, and I am really bored.
Bored, huh? Well,
You never get bored, do you, Puss?
no, there's always some mischief to get in.
Okay, Puss, I'm going to tell you something I've never told anyone. I have a secret desire to do something naughty.
Yes, yes, I knew it. I could see it. Because your life is too perfect. The house is so clean. It smells so good.
Well, that's my job, you know. Keeping the house clean, cooking the meals, making sure all the little beds are made, and everybody's happy.
Oh, those fun and exciting for you? Yes, you wanted adventure.
I do.
Yes. Look, outside the window. Who do you see?
Oh, I see a lot of trees and, there goes the huntsman into the woods to shoot something. And,
Yes, the huntsman. He looks tasty. Why don't you go into the woods and see where he's going? Go on an adventure.
well, I don't know if I should leave the house alone and, I said I wanted an adventure, didn't I?
That's right. You did say that.
Will you come with me, Puss?
Okay.
I have to get my cape. I should wear a fresh ribbon in my hair.
Oh, yes.
Okay, how do I look?
Beautiful. Jump in your bag now.
All right. Off we go, into the woods. For an adventure.
I have a dilemma, please. Parking. Parking.
Oh, jeez.
You were looking for the parking space, and you sank deep into your seat, and then you flew into a rage.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this anger thing, Marcia.
Yeah, I know.
Have you been doing the wellness exercises we talked about?
Yeah. Doing the wellness exercises. Oh, mommy, shanti, mommy.
Mommy's not laughing back.
Didn't you see me laughing? I didn't laugh. I don't know what that was.
I felt the laughter.
You're laughing at me.
I'm sorry. Om Mani Shani Wati is very powerful medicine.
Okay. It's just that, Doc, things kind of bug me. Like, somebody cut me off. That's fucking rude.
What did you do as a response?
I flipped the asshole off. He got out of the car and started beating on my chest. A little over the top, I guess.
You are on parole and you are back in prison. You don't want that, do you?
No. I don't want that. I really don't want that.
You want me to keep recommending you for civil society?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, civil society.
So show me.
Show me.
Show me what you've learned.
Okay. Well, I already told you I've been doing the Om Shanti Wani thing. I did help an old lady the other day across the street. It went something like this.
I'm gonna fall.
Lady!
I'm gonna fall.
Lady, you're
I'm gonna fall.
Right, here. Look.
I'm gonna fall.
You're not gonna fall, lady. Come here. Here, look. You can't see me, can you?
No.
Oh, here, I'll help you across the street.
Where's my kitty?
I'm going to help you go across the street and find it. Well, that's a nice purse you got there.
You couldn't help yourself with a purse, could you?
I needed some money. Rent in Santa Cruz is expensive, man.
I saw you started good, but then there's something that always comes up for you that just sparks your attention.
Yeah, something coming up.
I think as long as you're repressing that anger, it's going to keep coming out in unhealthy ways.
Wait, but I'm trying to let it out, and then you say that's bad, and now you're saying let it out. I'm so confused.
You have to channel all the time you want me to You have to keep doing it. You'll be surprised. It'll take you someplace you never imagined.
Really?
It will take you to a place you never imagined.
Like a drug? Yeah.
when you get past this, all the stored up energy that's in your body, when all of that gets released, you will be a different person. And until you get to the other side of that river, you're never going to know what that's like. You're just going to be doing the life of crime, living behind bars, selling your body for a pack of cigarettes.
Jeez. Takes more than that to buy me. Speaking of which, I don't have the fee today. So, you know.
All right, let's go in the back.
I'm thinking about the time before I was an undead. Because I wasn't always, you know. When I first met Gerald, I didn't know what my fate would become. He was just so entrancing the way he danced with me. Wow, you're incredible. You've really got fearless.
Funny, I always thought I had two left feet. But when you're looking at me, I feel like I could dance forever.
What is your name again?
Gerald.
Gerald. The way you gaze at me, it's so timeless. It makes me feel like I'm alive forever.
You could
Oh,
be alive forever.
you're very charming.
And you are so naive.
And then things went on like that for a few weeks. I didn't realize what was happening, and I thought we could just meet in a beautiful meadow and have a picnic. Here, Tara. A lovely little picnic spot.
Oh, you got real food.
Do you just make smoothies or something?
So,
Look at the beautiful daisies. It's as if they're waving at us. Wow, what happened? Gerald, isn't that terrible? Some blight has suddenly taken over the daisies. It's like the dead of winter.
it's the power of life and death. The power to give life and to take it away.
You're scaring me. I don't want to be near you. I don't want to be near you. No! And that was the end of my innocence. I never got to see my mother again.
Come in! Hey, yeah, come on in.
Hey, Henry, good to see you.
See you.
So I took care of Mac like you asked.
Good. How'd it go?
It was pretty easy.
That's it?
Yeah. Oh, payment.
All right. Well, most people want to just tell me everything they did. You know, done deal. Here you go. We take a check.
Yeah, it's good, right?
It's good.
Okay. Well, nice doing business with you. Have any more stuff you need taken care of, you know who to call.
Okay.
Don't ask questions, don't need to talk about it afterwards.
All right, great. Talk about it.
Excuse me, you haven't seen a little black and white cat, have you?
Oh, yeah. I just saw one not that long ago. Let me help you look for it.
Oh, that would be so kind of you. Thank you.
Wow, that's some getup you got there.
Oh, well, it's really just my everyday dress. I didn't think I was going to come as far as the city, but, you know, Puss and I just kept walking and walking and walking, and that huntsman is very hard to track. And before I knew it, I saw like these gray buildings up ahead, and I thought, well, why not? I'm never really dead out in the forest. So in I went, and here I am, and then Puss ran off, and now I've met you, so you're going to help me find her.
Wow, whatever you are on, I totally want some of that. You sound like you're on a trip.
Oh, I am. It's been a very long trip, and I'm very tired.
Yeah, that'll happen right at the end of the trip. You start getting really tired. What you need is electrolytes.
I'm just like a very experienced adventurer.
Yeah, here, let's go into this store. I'll get you some. The 7-Eleven. You've probably never seen one of those in your country, huh?
Oh, no, but I'm very familiar with seven.
Don't take anything on your time.
I'm not going to take anything.
Okay, I got
She's
17
knocking
cameras
down.
looking at you while you shop.
Just looking.
Hello, kind sir.
Hello, what are you looking at?
My friend is going to get me some, what are they called again?
Electrolytes, you know.
Electrolytes.
like
Electrolytes. Be careful. You look like you might be a good girl. Oh, I see that on camera 27.
See what?
You put something in your bra.
There's nothing in there. Just boobs. Just
Let me see.
boobs.
Show them to me. Oh, very nice. Okay.
Okay, we gotta go now.
Okay.
Sorry, we gotta see what we want.
Goodbye. And take care of yourself.
Oh, I will.
You look like you do not belong here with this cape and little white stockings and the little black shoes.
Hey, stop creeping out on my friend, okay? Chantus.
Everybody's so different here. There isn't anything wrong with my socks or my shoes, is there?
No, you look great. It's very kind of, I don't know, like old school style. I like it. Okay, they fell a little down here. Okay, electrolytes. It's a Colt 45. You'll love it. It's nothing like it. Nice cold Colt 45. Standing out on Easton, Maine, just watching the traffic.
It's sort of bubbly.
Yeah, it's bubbly. Here, you can have mine too.
Oh, thank you.
You're gonna need to drink it real fast to get it all going through your body.
20 minutes later,
Colin, the doc said to me, we're going to go work at a mine. And I'm thinking, a mine? What's a mine? And I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? We are doing
tell me more.
I don't know. I just miss my mother.
Mm-hmm. And how long has your mother been gone?
Eons.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord, it's been at least 5 centuries. I'm serious, doctor. Write it down, it's real.
5 centuries.
I came here because I want someone to take me seriously about my feelings. For I still have them.
Well, I should make a distinction here, because I really do want to honor your feelings. And yet sometimes we say things that aren't really feelings.
Stop the poppycock!
You have some anger, don't you? Angered your mother for leaving you?
I'm angry that I lost her. And I never got to see her again.
Grief takes time. Not that kind of time. It's a process, a natural process.
Help me, please. Help me find my mother again.
Find your mother.
In my heart of hearts, she's somewhere. I need to find her. I feel if I find my mother, I will be redeemed.
Then find your mother, we shall. What's your last memory?
She was hanging clothes on a clothespin. We made them with twigs in those days. Any twig with a V would work. She loved me dearly and protected me from all harm. She was goodness incarnate! Do you know what I mean?
Give me some more twigs, honey.
Good girl.
Oh, that's perfect. Look at that.
She was very lovely to you, wasn't she?
Yes. She never was ever scorning me, never treated me harshly.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too, sweetie.
I miss that embrace of my mother. How did you make that happen?
She does live. She lives with you now.
I will keep coming to you to feel the things in my heart and be able to see them.
Okay.
You will be my doctor forever.
Okay, most client-patient relationships do sometimes take some time. Let's get back to your story.
All right, just put the money in the bag and no one will get hurt. Yeah, good job. Come on, drop it in, girl. Drop it in. Here you go. Drop it in. Don't shoot. Yeah, get on your knees. Please don't shoot. Get on your knees. Call the woodland creatures. Yeah. All right. So not to move at all. Okay, you're gonna stay on the ground and you're gonna count to 40 and just say Om Shanti Mani Wani. It'll help you relax. I'm sorry.
Om Shanti Wanti what?
Wawa. Yeah, that helps. Again, throw a little of that in. Have a great day. Thank you for calling the gates of hell. How may I direct your call?
Excuse me, I need to talk to your boss.
Oh, well, only very few people can talk to my boss. May I ask what it's regarding?
Well, we're having a mixing of worlds down here.
Oh, a mixing of worlds.
Yes, we're having a mixing of worlds down here. Fairy tales and real. Elves are in with people. Everything's mixing together. All of the different realms are mixing.
Uh-oh. That must mean a few little devils got loose. Well, that can cause a little mix-up when that happens.
Listen, this is not a little mix-up. This is a serious matter, and I think you should be giving me to your boss to handle this, not just being an operator.
Well, may I ask who's calling?
This is John, his brother.
John, his brother? Well,
Yes.
all right. I'll patch you through. Excuse me, Lord Supreme Satan?
Huh?
Your brother. He's online too.
What?
Yeah,
My brother?
your brother. He sounds very upset.
All right, put him here.
Hey, Joey.
Hey, John, what's hanging?
Listen, there's some pretty serious problems down here in the main world. We've got a mixing of worlds.
Yeah?
I think some of your devils have gone a little crazy. Some of your little minions.
Oh, those minions put together.
Listen, this is not funny. You know what could happen if the world's completely mixed and the realms could dissolve into one, and then who would you be? You'd just be one part of a... There'd be all kinds of other bosses, too. How would you like the Greeks, all the Greek gods in with your devils?
That was a real mess last time.
How would you like the superheroes suddenly messing with your
Oh,
devils?
no, they can stay far away from me.
Yeah, and just think about all the angels, too.
Well, look, I really can't get away right now. There's a lot of stuff going down. I'm training in this new receptionist. I'll tell you what, go see Henry.
Just hang up, darling.
Go see
No,
Henry,
you
John.
aren't.
once. Henry will fix it. I gotta go.
Okay.
I broke my form.
Hey, Henry, get out of here. Oh, Henry, like you, Joe. Henry. Look, I think I made a mistake. You know that job you sent me on? That you're passing on from your friend? Well, I tried to bring up this new gal, train her up.
Yeah?
Well, now she's taking over. Now she's taking all the good stuff. Yeah, that's right. Now she's down at Sam's, and then first it was Bank of America, which I was totally cool with, because fuck them, And then, but then she started getting my old ladies out on 83rd Street, and now she's starting to hook my territory.
Okay, listen. Gal, about so tall.
Yeah,
Dark hair.
real weird like.
Yeah, pale skin.
Long dress,
Yeah.
the red bow.
Little red cheeks.
Yeah, she's badass. She's packing heat. Under that skirt. And I know when, we need something real bad, we come to you.
Yeah. Listen. You're probably not going to understand this, but I'm just going to tell it to you straight.
Okay.
Okay? I'm the brother of Satan. You with me so far? Wow. Yeah. There's been a mixing of worlds. Some minions got out, some devils. They've been wreaking havoc. So we got, fairy tales and all sorts of things are happening all at the same time. And I think this gal of yours is from a fairy tale.
Holy shit, that's why she looks like she popped out of Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there crime here? I heard there was crime in this land. That way.
Now we got the superheroes coming.
Crap, brother of Satan, this doesn't look good. This is just gonna create an upside down kind of world.
This golden world that beckons us with its many gifts and treasures, like the many flowers that beckon to me. The gods of spring.
Oh my God, now we got the Greek gods and goddesses in.
This isn't good.
No. Not unless we can convert them all. It's in your side.
Convert them all. Come on. I hadn't thought of that. I mean, the fairy tale people, they're usually easy to come over because they're so sick of being good. But the superheroes, they've got a real complex about that. I'll tell you what. You win over that superhero to the dark side. And I'll take care of the goddess of spring.
Okay, I'll meet you back.
I couldn't help but overhear. Do you mean by dark side? When a big storm comes and the clouds are foreboding in a kind of exciting way.
Yes, it's exactly like that, sweetheart.
And do you mean the darkness, like the deep darkness of the soil? When you can dig your hands down deep into the loam and plant seeds?
You are a poetic sort of gal. I could use somebody like you in my employ. Someone who talks nice, has a good feel about her.
'Tis the sign of the one waning moon that I doth speak to you. For when the moon doth wane, all opportunities begin to rise. 'Twould be well to start in a fortnight.
Indeed, well, how about you and me sit down and work out a little business plan?
Yes.
So, snow. And when did this drinking problem begin?
Oh, it started with just a few electrolytes. I feel like now I just need them all the time.
And
My life has gotten so much more exciting, though. I mean, I am so busy. You have no idea how many women with purses there are in the big city. You have no idea how many ATM machines and tellers. I am running night and day. I mean, I thought taking care of those little twerps was bad, but being a crime warden in the big city is got them all beat.
Sounds like you're enjoying yourself.
I actually am.
Is there any downside to your experience?
I miss my kitty. She ran away when we came to the city, and I haven't seen her since.
I think you're doing great. You seem really satisfied with your choices, and I don't really want to moralize with you at all.
So nice to hear, because where I come from, people are always moralizing.
I mean, right, wrong, I mean, it's really an internal thing. If you're okay with your choices and the consequences of that, then I say go for it.
Really? Oh, you are a very refreshing fellow. Most of the people I try to commit crime sprees on get upset about it, and you're just so welcoming and warm.
Thank you. Good job.
How would you like to pull a job with me?
Tell me
Superman, nice to see you in the laundromat.
Well, my cape does get dirty, even if it is made of trilitheride, the strongest fabric in the universe. I always meet interesting people while I'm here.
Yeah, that's true. Are you really a real-life superhero?
Well, I'm just from another planet. So on this planet, I seem to be stronger than you, and I have a very strict moral code inside of me, and so I use it in ways that sometimes Earthlings idolize. So you might call me a hero, but to me, I'm just being myself.
Like if you get real mad, can you lift big heavy stuff? Like lift that washer right there.
I don't need to be mad to lift this. It's not like a rage thing, it's just the gravity is very different on my planet.
Wow, like all stuff's kind of light.
Don't you
Like
read
cars?
comics? Don't you see the Most people know everything about me. Most people, like, I can't keep myself off the front of, some of the tabloids. That's the problem.
I don't really read, actually. I don't know how to read.
It's very sweet that you don't know these things. You seem just like you're just being yourself.
Wow, you're kind of psychiatrist like this, Superman.
Oh, no, not at all.
Like you can see right into me.
Hey! Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes the power of suggestion makes me do things.
Power of suggestion and my undies here you were thinking about.
Listen, man, my intentions are purely honorable. I'm just a citizen of this great city like you.
Yeah, great city. This city ain't great. It's full of rats and disease and people cheating on each other and lots of crime. Well, that's actually kind of a good part.
There's also goodness. There's also honesty. There's also hard-working people to make this city go. That's what keeps me going.
I'm so glad you decided to come walk in the meadow with me, this old meadow that meant so much to me when I was young. And I wanted to make sure that you're happy in our new home and that it's fine for you to join us in this endeavor.
Well, I must admit, I was very angry when you first turned me.
I know the feeling, dear. You can share your feelings openly with me. For a long, long time, I will listen.
Esmeralda, you seem different. When we came to dinner at your place, I thought you were very exotic and exciting and everything. There was a coldness about you. And ever since you've been, disappearing for an hour a week,
Yes.
you seem different. You seem softer somehow.
Yes, it's
Everyone's
true.
noticed.
I've come to some different kind of places within myself. Gerald and I are having a rough time.
Yes, I know. He still wants to eat people. You don't seem as interested.
And what I'm thinking is, I don't know. I feel sad that I turned you because I didn't like being turned myself. I don't know if there's anything we can do about it, but I'm trying to find a way to turn back.
Really?
Don't tell Gerald, of course.
Oh, no, I would never
He's
tell.
a carnivore to the core.
Oh, yes, I know. There was hardly enough left of Hank to resurrect.
You've been a great sport.
I didn't really have much choice.
And now we can be good friends and know these secrets. Do not reveal them or terrible things could happen to both of us.
So really, I just gotta wear the cape and I can jump off the edge?
That's right.
Wow. You know, I was supposed to convert you to evil, but I think something weird happened. You know, somebody told me if I just really let go and kept saying this weird thing in my head, that I would go into an unknown world, and I think this is it. Yeah.
Do you trust me?
Yeah, you seem like a real genuine nice guy. Right. Here I go. Wow. This is really cool. It's way easier than I thought it was going to be. I don't even need to flap my arms. I can put them out. Look at all the little people down there. Hey guys! Sorry about last week, Mrs. Robinson. Oh my God, look, there's the kitty. I'll come back and get you later. Oh, God, this is great. It's so calming up here.
You know, I never knew the world could smell so fresh, Goddess of Spring.
Isn't it lovely when you open your senses, they truly reveal themselves to you?
Yeah, the colors become more vibrant. They are. Everything's so bright since I started hanging out with you. And you know, I hate to say my brothers are gonna they're gonna make fun of me when they see all those little seedlings I got growing in the windowsill. But I just love those little guys, you know?
And I like her daisy chain.
Yeah, God, I almost forgot I had that.
Oh, leave it, it's so cute.
Find anything for you.
I think we need to turn the manly thing on its head and let people be free to wear flowers in their hair if they want.
You know, Vermelita, I think you're right. Let's gather flowers and take them to all the folks in the city. My whole circle. I'm going to tell them they gotta wear circles of flowers or I'm going to shoot them.
Oh, Snow, that was amazing. Did you see the look on his face when I grabbed the cash from the register?
I know! It's the biggest high in the world!
You know, I don't know if it's just my clientele lately or what, but this feels great. This is gonna be great.
And the best part of it, you don't have to listen to anybody. They start to talk right and go, shut up with your money!
Shut up! Put your money in the bag!
It's lovely having another evening with you, Gerald.
It's
Let's just evening after evening after evening after evening after evening after evening after evening
So appreciating the gratitude in you lately. You've really turned a new leaf.
You like it?
I love it.
Really? So it wasn't crankiness I was picking up as a change you see in me.
I was cranky at first. You know, we all get used to habits. But I think we can live with this.
Really? Something taking over you.
Nothing at all. Just you, my dear. Just
Oh,
Okay. Snow, have a seat right here. So you're gonna be my vacation replacement. Satan said he checked you out, and you were great up there. So I think you're gonna have no problem at all with the hot light, okay? Okay. So you just put this headset on right here.
I can't believe I actually made it to hell.
No, it's great. Okay, so boyfriend promise on line 1, want to kill your mother-in-law on line 2. Okay, and getting back at your parents on line 7. Alright, you're gonna be great.
I hope you have a great vacation in the primordial sea of ice.
Thank you so much. Alright, now have at it.
Gates of hell line.